What is going on, guys? It's your boy Noob King. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Pathfinder video, and some things that I really want to show you guys today have a lot to do with the zipline, how to use it, and then applying the grapple with the zipline and kind of just using it to put yourself in better situations. So let's hop into it. First off, what we're going to be doing is we are going to set a max distance zipline, which it's about, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm assuming that this is about 80 meters or so. Oh, we're going to place it and then we're going to see the full distance on this. So, wow, that's far. So it's about 130 meters. Hold on. We're gonna go back and delete all of this. We're gonna get our grapple back. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing is we're going to place a max distance zipline, which is going to be about 130 meters, just about. Let's see how far that is. 136 meters, give or take a few. Okay, so that's a really important thing to know, because then you also need to know how far the zip line can go. So that way, if you're like, hey, I think I can get us across here, yada yada yada, you get what I'm trying to say. It's just gonna be for that distance effect. So now there's a couple things that you can do on the zip line. Obviously you can do like a normal jump, and that can help get you up on different ledges. But today what I'm going to show you guys is how to do the super jump on controller, better yet. And again, this can be done on M and K, but on controller, when you want to learn how to super jump, things that you're going to do, you're going to have to look and get that X right there, or whatever controller you're using. And the first thing that I like to do is just to kind of get used to the zip line. Yeah, you got to warm up to the zip line. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyways, so we're going to just hit it. We're going to jump once, okay? So that's just X and A. So to get a super jump, you're going to do X, A in rapid succession. To do a super jump, you're going to hit XAA in rapid succession, so that way you can get that extra jump. So we're going to push XAA. So you see how much further we got, and we use this pole as kind of just like our guide here. So we'll see a normal jump against the pole. Boom. A super jump. A super jump. We get over the pole. So the super jumps are very practical, especially when you're trying to reposition yourself over buildings or get up a little bit higher, or you maybe even like run around the corner and your enemies think that you're gone, and your whole goal with the super jump is to redirect, right? So with the super jump, I also find it very hard for people to track me. So if there's like an enemy running toward me, I'll just hit like a super jump and change position, and they're just lost every time. All right. So now some other things that we want to talk about is using the grapple with ziplines. So again, we learned in the last video that this marker right here basically lets us know that we're going to lock on to that. Okay, so some things that we can incorporate here from the last video are going to be the fat grap, as we like to call it, and the zipline. So we're going to fat grap, as I like to call it, and I will demonstrate one right here for you guys. It is just going to be a very big grapple where you pull back on the left thumbstick and jump at the same time. All right, so now we're going to incorporate the fat grap, as I like to call it, with the zipline and learn how to use the fat grapple to get away on a zipline. So we're going to grapple, we're going to pull back, and we're going to jump. So I cut that one a little early, but you can see how effective that can be to just not hit a normal grapple on that, right? Doing that essentially will help you with redirecting again and just throwing your enemies off. So we're going to hit the fat grapple again, and just look how far you can get off the zip line, okay? Now, if I were to just do that same grapple on the ground, again, like, enemies can shoot you. Like, the list goes on how much easier that is for you to be hit. So, again, it's very, very simple to do, especially if you watched the last video. We're just going to grapple, pull back on the zip line, and jump at the exact same time. And you can just really see how far we get there. All right. So, some other things that we're going to be learning about today. Some other things that we're going to be learning today is going to be how to super jump off of this type of zip line. And this type of zip line you're going to see standard in a lot of buildings, especially on World's Edge, where we have these zips and we have different floors that we can place. So, things that you can do on these types of zip line are going to be, again, it's going to be that XAA, and it's a super jump, and you can see how far you get, right? So we'll do a regular jump just so you can kind of see, like, that's the regular jump. Okay, you can see it's kind of But, all right, so when super jumping, you can also turn your thumbsticks to redirect. So let's use, like, the World's Edge famous streamer building, as we all know. So with that building having different floors and this zip line going up, what I like to do to peek an enemy on a floor, it's going to be to jump, turn, and then look. So you can jump, turn, and then be on a different floor with the super jump and start understanding how those mechanics can be used in game, right? So again, what that looks like, let's imagine there's a floor above me. We're going to get up on the zip line. We're going to not do that. We're going to super jump, and then we're going to turn and we're going to grab the zip line to propel forward back onto that floor. So it's a super jump and then back onto the floor. So it's really fast, and again, I'll go over the mechanics again just so you guys can kind of see, but this is like the I would say like more of an advanced movement technique that a lot of players don't utilize, especially because I think that they can't do it on controller. So we're going to go up to the zip line. It's going to be XAA again, and I mean, it's like quick when you double tap that A button. So for me, I use my paddle on top. You can still do this with the standard controller. You can see I could still super jump just by pushing XAA. You just have to get the timing down. So to get the super jump onto a different floor, we're going to boom and back onto that floor. So it's just really, everything in this game is about timing. I can't stress that enough. The more you learn about timing, the better off you'll be. So there is one thing that I do want to show. There's like these little weird corners, right? So we see stuff that's not just like a complete flat surface. Like, we'll use this rock, for instance. When you hit big grapples and you start learning like the curvature of rocks and how you can hit them and which rocks you can hit to get further, like for this one, for instance, like if I'm here, boom, I hit that rock. You see how much further I just got just because I bounced off of that? That's the kind of thing that you can really use when you're trying to escape from people. And even if you're trying to catch up to people, that's like my big thing. Like when I'm trying to catch up to someone and I'm just hunting them down, when I hit that grapple, I already have in mind the next thing that I want to hit when I come off the grapple, so I don't just get stuck. Okay, so again, I really like this this strategy when it comes to using the grapple and your surroundings, because essentially what it allows you to do is it allows you to be able to catch up to someone in like a second, or to be able to have people miss their bullets while they're chasing you. So we're gonna hit the grapple, boom, we're gonna hit this rock, bam, and you see just again how much further we get there. All right, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We went and we discussed how to use the zip line and the grapple together, how to super jump, how to just do a multitude of things with Pathfinder and all things Pathfinder, because this is the Noob King Pathfinder guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like and subscribe button. Leave some comments in the comment section about what you'd like to see on the next video, and I'll see you guys then. Love you guys.